My brother stood in our parents' marble penthouse, looked me dead in the eyes, and told me I belonged in the trash. 3 months later, he found out that the trash he dumped me in was worth $15 million. And by the time he realized what he'd signed away, it was already mine. My name is Andrea. After our parents passed away, my older brother made it clear he saw me as nothing more than a burden. He thought I was too emotional, too soft, too weak to understand real business. What he didn't know was that I was paying attention the whole time. When our parents passed away, the grief came in waves. The silence in the penthouse felt wrong. Too clean, too still. Their laughter used to echo off the marble floors. Their voices used to carry down the hallway. And in the middle of that silence stood my older brother, Derek, already talking about asset optimization. From the outside, Derek was impressive. Tailored suits, calm voice, confident posture. He spoke in boardroom language, even at the dinner table. He didn't just inherit our parents' estate, he inherited the spotlight. Dad built something powerful, he said during the first estate meeting. And I intend to scale it. Scale it. Like it was a startup, not a family legacy. I believed we would honor our parents together, work as partners, protect what they built. Derek saw a throne. Started small. I came downstairs one morning, keys in hand, already late for a meeting, and my car was gone. Not misplaced, gone. I stood in the empty parking space longer than I'd like to admit, my stomach tightening. I called Derek. "Oh, that," he said casually. "I sold it." I thought he was joking. "I needed liquidity," he continued. Technically, the title was structured under shared estate holdings. It was an efficient capital sitting idle. I could feel heat rising in my chest. "You sold my car without asking me?" "You're thinking emotionally," he replied with a short laugh. "I'm thinking strategically." That was the moment something shifted. It wasn't about the car. It was about control. A few weeks later, he escalated. We were standing in the living room, the one with the floor-to-ceiling windows our mother loved. Derek didn't even sit down. "You can't keep living above your value," he said flatly. "Above my value. If you're not contributing meaningfully," he continued, "you shouldn't be occupying premium space." I felt the words land like physical weight. He handed me a folder. Inside were relocation documents. "An old family warehouse on the edge of town? You'll stay there for now," he said. "Call it asset redistribution." Then he added, almost as an afterthought, "It's the perfect place for trash." He expected tears. He expected anger. He expected collapse. Instead, I went quiet. Because when someone shows you exactly who they are, the smartest thing you can do is watch. The warehouse smelled like dust and forgotten time. The concrete floors were cracked. Old shelving leaned against the walls. Sunlight slipped through dirty windows in thin, tired beams. Derek had written it off as worthless, but I've always had something he never understood. Patience. I started organizing old documents, inventory lists, utility records. That's when I noticed it. The electricity bills. For an abandoned building, the numbers were strange. Not spikes. Not random usage. Consistent. Month after month. High enough to support climate control. My pulse slowed, not sped up. Climate control means preservation. Preservation means something valuable. I found the original building blueprints in a metal filing cabinet. There was a structural anomaly near the back wall. A reinforced section. That didn't match the rest. I ran my hand along the concrete. There was a hollow echo. Behind a partition that had been painted over years ago. Was it concealed steel door? My heart pounded for the first time since Derek exiled me. The lock mechanism was intact. When it finally opened, the air that rushed out was cool and controlled. And inside, 12 cars. Not just cars. Legends. Chrome gleamed under soft lighting. Leather interiors looked untouched by time. The scent of preserved craftsmanship hung in the air. A rare Mustang known to collectors as the Bullet. And parked nearby. Unmistakable. The Ferrari maid. Famous in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Each one immaculate. Each one priceless. Derek had never even bothered to inspect the property. He saw dirt. I saw details. I didn't celebrate. emotion clouds, judgment. Instead, I called Graham a logistics and asset transport specialist with experience handling high-value collections. When he finished his inspection, he looked at me with raised eyebrows. Do you understand what you're sitting on? I didn't answer. Conservatively, 15 million. Million. The number echoed in my mind. And in that moment, I understood something critical. Legally, the warehouse was still part of shared holdings. But Derek believed it was worthless. And Derek's greatest weakness was overconfidence.